Looking forward to this pie-centered day because on National Pie Day, it's a celebration of all things round. I say especially the pizza pie. We're spotlighting a New York-style pizza place that started in Clemson, now has a second location at Markley Station in Greenville. We've got John Todaro here along with Chris McCune from Todaro Pizza to celebrate with us. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome.
Well,
Thanks for having us.
First, John, tell us the story of how your family got into the pizza business.
Sure. So it really is a family affair for us, Margaret. It actually started with my Uncle Carmine, who had a couple of pizzerias and shops in East Northport, Long Island.
Yeah.
And then in the early 90s, the fever spread to my parents, Tony and Linda, who opened up the original Todaro Pizza in 1992 in Hazlet, New Jersey. So my brother and I, Chris, sort of grew up in the pizza business. And then Todaro Pizza Clemson was opened in September of 2000. My brother went to Clemson and never left.
Yeah. And now your Greenville location is just a favorite for everybody on this side of town. And so, you know, really a lot of fun to be had. So we always know that New York style pizza known for that thin crust, the large wide slices. So I know that dough tossing is kind of an art form. How important is the dough toss?
So it's very important when it comes to your New York style pizza. You're going to want to have a good thick crust around the edge, but then a nice thin in the middle so that you can fold it and, you know, eat that giant slice a lot easier for you.
You think this is something I can learn in the course of a... Because watching, you know, sitting in the dining room, it's always really impressive to see how that dough goes up in the air. I don't know how well anybody can do it on their first time, but show me something.
We got you right here.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to work with one of our pizza kits right here.
Yeah, because the pizza kit's kind of a fun thing that people don't realize they can get at Todaro.
Yeah, you want to tell her about it? Why?
Yeah, so it's funny. The pizza kit was actually something that started during COVID for us. You know, the dining room was shut down. We had to rely on takeout and delivery.
Yeah.
With quarantine, one day I was sitting in the shop, I was actually watching a morning news program where they were talking about ideas and things to do with kids during quarantine.
Very cool.
They were coloring, doing finger painting. We're like, hey, wait a second. We could do this with pizza. And it actually turned into something that really helped us get through COVID. We had, you know, HOAs were buying them for entire developments.
What a fun activity.
Schools were buying them for the kids. Really turned out to help us really get through COVID.
And we're watching this now. Talk to us about the process. You're kind of pressing, and then you've added some flour to keep it moving.
In the beginning, so the flour is going to keep the dough from sticking to your peel, from your hands, everything. You're going to start, you're going to go in, you're going to make a crust around the outside. So you just got this deep indent, and you got your middle is still nice and thick.
Okay,
Here comes the fun part.
Okay.
So
what happens next?
Next, you're going to go and you're just going to slap this middle part right here. You're just going to go back and forth.
You ready, Margaret?
I think so.
Want to
And
give
then
it a
you're going
shot?
to pull. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to keep it real easy for you, and then you just.
Okay, so you've already done the throwing back and forth. That would be overkill now, but I got to keep it moving. And I'm gonna toss it up, and I'm gonna keep catching it. This is
We got a
and
senior
if that
pizza
happens, you can
person.
You can still repair it.
You can still repair 100%.
Oh, this is too fun. I should do other things, but I want one more toss. So you can make something out of that?
100%.
Okay, that's. I think people probably live a lifetime without being able to toss dough like that. That was special, but that's part of what you guys do. And it's awesome at Todaro. What do you want people to know about the dining experience when people come and see you as we finish dressing up that pizza and have a slice? Let's do that part.
I think there are two things that really make the visit to Todaro special. I think the first thing is our commitment to using the highest quality ingredients, right? Finest mozzarella cheese, high quality ingredients in the pizza sauce, in the marinara sauce. And that hasn't always been easy. I mean, I think if you just think about what's happened with your grocery bill over the last year or so, it's skyrocketed, right? But for us, it comes down to a simple question. How can you sacrifice quality when it's the key differentiator in your business?
Yep.
So we stayed the line with the high quality ingredients. The second thing I think that separates us or makes it special is the familial environment.
And you take such good care of people. They walk in the door, you remember who they are. You've got these regulars that love to come back. And we're dressing up this pizza, and as we wrap, this is the kind of kit that you could bring home from Todaro. But in that box over there, you've got a finished version. We should take a look at that. Maybe a little taste on our way out, because how else could you celebrate Pie Day?
Finished product.
Any better than that? We certainly appreciate you coming with the demonstration and tossing some pie. There it is right there. Anything else you want people to know before you go? They should come by and see you in person.
Come by, pay us a visit. Mondays we do cheap pizza night. It's $5 off all large pies. Every Wednesday starting at $6, dollar slice night.
Well, your information on screen. You're at 116 North Markley Street. The Clemson location is 105 Sloan Street, and people can follow you on social media to keep up with all the fun you're having. John, Chris, thank you so much for being here. Happy Pie Day to all of us, right?
Happy Pie Day to you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us.